has all of the ingredients of an advocate. A cup of being outspoken, a dash of tenacity, and a whole heap of passion. She's relentless. She never seems to sleep, ever, from what I hear. She does not sleep. Or stop when she knows that there are people who need her help. She has worked, volunteered, and advocated for over 20 years. She is a member of NAMI. She support groups and often spends her free time volunteering to help people who are calling in on the phones or living on the street. She's been a case manager, a vocational rehabilitation specialist, and a housing care coordinator. No matter what hat she wears in the field, she never forgets that the one that's most important to her is advocacy. At her core, Sheri is an advocate, and for that, our community is grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sheri.
I'd first like to thank Mental Health America for hosting this amazing event. And then I'd like to thank Carl Faulkner for nominating for this award. He's away tonight advocating for self-direction in Baltimore. He really, really wanted to be here just to see if I could keep my speech at less than 3 minutes and without crying. So I'm hoping to do him proud. The Advocates Award is for each one of us in the room tonight. We do this on a daily basis, learning how to listen, problem solve, and many times we are here as a lifeline when hope could be lost. At my tables tonight are my advocates and cheerleaders, my son Heath, who was raised with a mother that will stop in the middle of the road and talk to a stranger, or, of course, I am polite, southern, nosy, so I can also find out a person's life story standing in the checkout lane. And I do that quite often. To Joy, which is my childhood friend of over 50 years, we have been reunited recently and have not seen each other in over 30 years. So in the last year, she has moved to Jacksonville. To Janet, she was my very first supervisor in the mental health world, and she gave me the hope that there is and can be change. Thank you, Janet. To Sonia, she's my sister in crime. Anything that I need, she'll get it. Hence, 100 boxes of blankets for the homeless. No questions asked. To Trish, she's my peer specialist go-to gal that has let me see recovery and advocacy through her eyes, and I thank her for that. And my friend Kathy, who is my professional colleague and friend that I can call a cancer advocate, and has helped me see what resiliency truly is. And then in the back, my sweet Susie, who snuck in without me knowing, and she and I have been friends for 18 years, and we are a part of the Riverside Gang. So with that, I have also sprinkled throughout the room my newest support team at Advocates, which are my LSF family. They are not quiet, by all means. They have allowed me, and surprisingly enough, even encouraged me to advocate in ways that I never thought I would be able to. So I thank you for that. So with this said, I'd like to leave you with one point that we can all hopefully make sense of. It's easy to say nothing. It's easy to say nothing. It isn't hard at all. Just close your lips and keep them zipped. Pretend you are a wall. It's easy to say nothing. No need to get involved. It seems absurd to think your words will help get your problem solved. But then, if you say nothing, I may say nothing. A shame, because my voice sure does more good when it joins you. So we are all advocates, and I see a lot of faces out there, and I am just so happy to be here. So thank you very much.
Congrats, Sheri. You have your own personal hype team.